And good morning. This is David Boles Live. We are now in week 5 of this new live stream on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. And we're very delighted to have you with us today. Lots of interesting things going on. Talk a little about the movies, talk a little bit about health. Try to wrap up the week on a good, strong, positive note. But before we do that, let's have a little bit of a rant. As you may know, if you've read some of my online writing, and if you've listened to this live stream or my podcast, I am a big fan of the Oura ring. O-U-R-A. I took you on a personal tour of my private online cloud website of Oura, where it tracks HRV and it tracks temperature, heart rate. And my cardiologist loves the data that comes from the ring, especially the HRV. And HRV is heart rate variability, which is the amount of time that your heart pauses between beats. Generally speaking, longer is better, but not necessarily. It really depends on your own physiology. So you have to track your own HRV and not compare it to someone else's HRV, because it's not going to be the same. It's a hard thing to track because people want to have a range that they can look at, like BMI or weight. HRV is very different. So for the past year or so, I have been tracking my health with my Oura ring, and it's this thing, right? Silver. This is what it looks like on the inside. These little sensors. If I can get it to focus. It's not going to focus. But pretty much with this Generation 2 ring, it works best at night. It tracks you while you're sleeping and your temperature and all that stuff. So now there is a new Generation 3 Oura ring. And to get access to your information on the cloud, you have to upgrade your ring immediately was within 9 days, and then they changed that to about 30 days. And then if you upgrade within that window, you get free access to your data for as long as you have your ring. Otherwise, if you just upgrade your ring, you're going to pay $5 a month or $8 a month, whatever it is. So Jana and I, we both have these Oura rings, and we wear them on our marriage finger, because we're not really into that kind of totem, but if you have to wear a ring, you wear a ring. We wear lots of different kind of rings over our 33-year marriage. So there's a lot of excitement around the Oura Ring Generation 3 coming. It's upgraded. It will track your period if you are female, I guess through temperature. It will track your activity during the day, so it's useful during the day and not just at night. And you can get HRV, and with that's a special upgrade, you get this lifetime access without having to pay for it on a subscription, which all the companies are going to subscription rates now. Okay. So we decided to go for the upgraded rings, both of us. And they're not cheap. And we decided, because we loved our Generation 2 Oura ring, that we would bump up the color to a more expensive color. A color that costs $100 extra. And that is this, which is the flat black Oura ring. And if you look inside, you can see there are more sensors. They are now black in color and no longer greenish. And both of our rings, this is my ring, and just to prove the fact of what I'm saying, this is Jenna Marie's ring. Okay, we're keeping them separate for a reason I'm going to share with you shortly. Okay, so we have two mints in one, right? 2 Oura rings. Ring, bing, hello. So you might be saying, hey, Big Dave, your really expensive Oura Ring Generation 3 rings showed up yesterday. Why are you still wearing a Generation 2 ring? Why aren't you wearing your brand new, exquisite, flat black Oura 3 ring that has more sensors and costs more money? Well, I'm going to tell you. Both rings don't work. That's the truth. So we set them up, put them on the chargers. My ring doesn't work one way, her ring doesn't work the other way. And I'm a tech guy, so I try to fix this from all sides to Sunday. And nothing worked. So my ring on the charger flashes blue, which means that it's charging and or ready to be connected to my iPhone, just like this one. Very simple. Well, my phone can't find this ring. And when we did cross-testing, Jana's phone could not find this ring either. So that's one way that the flat black Generation 3 Oura ring does not work. Here's another way. This is Jana's ring from over here, right? Her ring on the charger flashes red, rapid red flashing, which means, danger, there's something wrong with your ring. Will it explode? I don't know. But it gets very hot, and she cannot connect with her ring via Bluetooth. In cross-testing, I tried to connect with her ring via Bluetooth too, and it did not connect. So, we sent in emails to Oura, went online and read it, trying to get some help, some solutions to our problems. Yes, it's just a sad day. First, second, third world problems. So this is what's going on. This is the fact sheet for your Gen 3 charger. Introducing the Gen 3 charger. Meh. So this is the important part. It has new flashing lights that tell you all these exciting things about your ring status. Off, the light on the charger is off. So we go down to blinking blue, which is my ring. Set up an app, solid blue, crossfade white, ring is charging. Ring is ready for initial setup in the app. Okay, well, we charged our rings for 5 hours each, watching them carefully in case they would explode, or whatever. They did not explode, but Janice's ring got very hot. And mine just flashed blue for hours and hours. It's supposed to take a maximum of 80 minutes to charge your ring. Well, we left ours on charging for 5 hours. Nothing happened. The continuous blinking red. What does it mean? Urgent problem with ring. No connection. Oh. So, neither of those are good. Support responded to Jana and said, with copy pasta, saying, oh, well, upload your information, black up your ring, and we'll take a look at it and see what's wrong with it. And Jana said, did you even read my email? I can't connect the phone. I can't connect the phone to the ring. The ring won't connect to the phone. It's flashing red. It's on fire, maybe. They have yet to respond to her. So when you're in the Oura app, and you're playing with this, and it says, well, your ring's not connecting. Why don't you click on this and see why? We'll troubleshoot it together. Okay. Well, this is more about charging, blah, blah, blah. How to purchase replacements. Interesting, right? On the fact sheet online, how to purchase replacements. Is the longevity of the Generation 3 Oura ring in question? I vote yes. So here's the interesting part in the app, the Oura app, that if your ring is flashing red, this is what they suggest, which I find hilarious. At the bottom, tap the charger as firmly and as quickly as possible on a table or a surface several times. While tapping, make sure you keep the ring in its place with the help of your finger. So there I am, furiously tapping on the charger, her ring, tap, 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 trying to get the red light to go off. Tap, 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 flip it around, other side, tap, 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 tap. Of course, nothing happens. It goes white for a second, then goes right back to flashing red light. And as I said on Reddit this morning, I have a feeling the next step is going to be, well, if tapping it on the table doesn't work, find a hammer and hit it. And believe me, I'm at that point right now. I'll take a hammer to both of them. A hammer fixes a lot of things. You'd be surprised. So then I also received this reply back from Oura Ring specialists, and as we previously discussed in this David Boles live stream with you here, one of my pet peeves about technical support, which I used to do for Team Toshiba, and I tried to never do this, but this is the form. I have no idea what's wrong with whatever's happening to you. I don't have that problem. My machine is fine. That's the phrase. It works on my machine. I don't know why it's not working on your machine. There must be something stupid with you, because you're the consumer. You paid all this money. I'm getting paid to do technical support, but it's your fault. Yeah. So if you can believe it or not, this is technical support from Oura. And you notice that I'm doing all the work. I'm doing all the jumping through the hoops. I'm doing the recording of a video. Oh, lovely Dora's here, interrupting my rant against Oura with her bright sunshine. Quoting the Raven, rapping, nevermore. Good morning, hello. I love the new VIP diamond that's next to your username. That's because we're slowly, but eventually growing to be a very strong and supportive group of people here. Technology is the bane of us all. I agree. And we wouldn't be here without technology. Deep breath. So I get this email from Oura that we're going to read together because it's really Really fascinating. And they know who I am. Yes, thank you so much, Dora. I'm so glad you're here with us. We miss you every day you're not here with us, and we love every day you are here with us, and when you can't be with us, we completely understand because you have a life. So I'm reading this email, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm the one doing my own technical support. Now, I'm not an idiot. I reached out to them on Twitter as well, so they can go to my profile, they can see I'm verified, I'm not a nut. They can click on my links if they want to see my technical expertise. I know how to troubleshoot stuff. I know when something doesn't work. And when it won't even connect you with your phone, that's a problem. So this is what Oura says. Thanks for reaching out. I'm happy to resolve this issue. You mean happy for me to resolve the issue, not you. I have a few questions that must find a solution. How is the charger light behaving when you place your ring on it for 2 hours of full charge? Well, I told them that in my email. I told them exactly what was going on. Flashing blue light. A, choice, the light keeps pulsing. B, it stops pulsing after some time and remains solid. If the light doesn't turn on at all, but I told them it did, please perform the charger troubleshooting steps below. So this is copy pasta too. Pretending to care. Ensure your ring is properly connected and aligned on the size-specific charging dock. Well, if you've had an Oura ring before, you know the ring only fits on one way. Try a different USB-A to USB-C charging cable. So the cable you sent me is no good, I have to find my own. Okay, I have a lot of cables. Next, turn the USB cable 180 degrees and reinsert the ring charger. Try using a different power source. So these are all things that are your fault. You flipped it the wrong way, you have the wrong power source. It's not Oura's fault, right? Now we continue. If these initial troubleshooting steps don't work, then we have a really simple test you can do to determine if the issue is with the charger or the ring, both of which they provide. And now that the onus is on me to figure out which one is not working. To perform this test, place the metal end of another USB, your phone charger is perfect, in front of where the ring usually sits, above the light, as displayed in the attached video. I didn't see an attached video, but I'll go back and look for it. I don't even know what that sentence means. Another place and find test the metal end of another USB? Exactly. Oh, Dora says, come on. Oh, we're not even done yet. I have to be a videographer and I have to send proof. Just place the metal end of another USB. Your phone charger is perfect. So I'm mixing and matching USBs. Okay, with a phone charger and with their charger. I don't understand. In front of where the ring usually sits above the light as displayed. Does the charger light turn on after completing the troubleshooting steps? We already know the charger is working. I don't understand what the issue is. The charger is flashing red and the charger is flashing blue. Does the charger light turn on after completing the troubleshooting steps? If not, please include a video of the following troubleshooting steps. 1. Ensure the cable is secure in the back of the charging dock, as well as the USB power adapter. 2. Using another USB cable that you have to find on your own, touch the USB to the charging dock. The ring should not be on the charging dock during this step as shown below. If no light illuminates, place the ring on the charger and check for the pulsing charger light. I look forward to your responses. Thank you for your patience as we resolve this issue. Well, 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 Davy. Well, well, well. As Uncle Mills used to say, this is not going to end well. We're going to go around and around, and back and forth and up and down. The answer to this issue is, you know what? This is a new ring. You paid a lot of money for it. We're going to cross-ship you a new one. Send us back the old one. That's how to handle this. Not with all this garbage. Because you're going to report back on all of these different steps, and they're not going to like the way you did the steps, and they're going to make you redo the steps. They're going to try to wear you out. I'm not going to be worn out. Not by the Oura ring. So I'll report back. I'll do these things, and if they reply back and give me a hard time, then it's time just to return the ring and get your money back. And find a different way to test your HRV. Because this is not the way. And I've dealt with Oura in the past, and if you don't have any trouble with them, they're a wonderful company and they make a wonderful ring. If, however, you have a little bit of trouble, this is what they give you. All this junk is on you to fix and report back with footnotes. And I don't think that's a good way to do technical support, to blame the consumer, to put all of this on the consumer with touch the USB with something else. I mean, for what? What's the point of it? Why don't you have better equipment that you know works? It's not that difficult. People buy electronic stuff all the time. Chargers and USB cables. And they usually work. So if the charger is bad, or if the USB cable is bad, then what? You send a replacement? You make me go out and find one? Like you've told me 2 times in this technical thing to go find your own stuff? Oh, I don't know. It's a little disappointing. It's just a little disappointing. So that is my experience so far with Generation 3 Oura Ring. I was so looking forward to this. Paid a lot of money up front to get in early. And this is the response. And in Reddit, one guy said, oh, mine works fine. Another guy on Twitter said, I don't know what your problem is, but my Generation 3 thing works great. Well, how does that help? You're not offering any help. You're just telling me that what I'm reporting is not true, which it is true. And on Reddit, you get a little more support. Another person says, look, if this is the way it's going to be for Generation 3, I'm just sending it back. I'm getting my money back. I don't blame him. And we have 2 rings. So, that's my Oura ring story. Maybe it will have a happy ending. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But I'm always hopeful. And now we're going to take a very brief break as I try to go calm down and have a blood pressure moment. I will see you very briefly. I'm going to do something over here on my computer, and then I'm going to go on my blood pressure break. So if you see me futzing around, I am futzing around. But it's all because I care about you. And I'll see you soon.